Okay, welcome back, Let's Players, to the next episode of Jurassic Park the Game, my Let's Play. We started off fresh with Episode 3, The Depths. So you can see these guys made their appearance. Last time, our five main characters, five main characters, Nima the Spanish mercenary, working for InGen's rival, the two mercenaries hired by InGen to rescue everyone, Oscar and Billy Yoder, and the veterinarian Jerry Harding and his daughter Jessica Harding. We're about to get off the island, but we had to go get Dr. Laura Sorkin and her assistant. And of course we found them. The assistant's already dead. And Laura Sorkin refuses to leave because, you know, I'm perfectly safe here. These are my babies. I can't leave them. And while she was tending to her precious little babies, these guys showed up. Guess you weren't so isolated from predators as you thought. And in the meantime, Nima had a knife fight with Oscar, which caused their only means of escape to crash. The helicopter to crash. And that is where we are at, because now we are stranded. And, yeah, let's see where we go from here. Let's get ready. Loading. I also messed with the screen resolution, so hopefully I decreased the, kind of the black bar around the video. Cricket, cricket, cricket. Ah, yes. Here we go.
Here! We're down here!
Down here! Down here!
Even though you're spiraling out of control, you're clearly here to rescue us.
No!
Even the Raptors are screaming, "Oh God! Oh man!" Or maybe they're just like, "Wow, that was
Okay.
lucky."
I think we're okay.
Oh my
Now
God, those poor people!
Okay, now I gotta. Should I calm my daughter? Should I ask Sorkin what to do? I'll just say we'll be okay.
How you holding up, honey?
I want to go home.
I know, sweetheart. Me too. We'll be fine. I promise.
Maybe that wasn't the best idea with the raptor.
Raptors,
You could hear them.
God! They're trying to bring the tower down!
It'll hold. It's got to.
Yeah, well, I don't want to take any chances.
You just reassured your daughter. You just said to your daughter, "We'll be okay," and then she's like, "Yeah, we'll be okay," and you're like, "Well, I'm not gonna be sure how to get down." Okay, Sorkin's dialogue option changed, so obviously she knows what to do.
We need to get off the tower before the Raptors bring it down.
The emergency ladder's right there. The way the tower is tilting, it will put us down outside the paddock.
Convenient.
That's a start, but the fence isn't much of an obstacle for the Raptors. Where do we go once we're out?
I think we can make it to the utility tunnels, right over there. We can lock the Raptors out if we can beat them inside.
Unless they
I hope you're right.
operate
Get that ladder
keys.
lowered.
I love the sound effects from the movie, though. I really do. Okay. Alright. Oh, and I have other dialogue options. I'm, like, really pressed for time here. That suck, right?
That should free it up.
Oh, then what's the puzzle here?
Won't budge.
What?
It's brand new, so it might still be a little stiff.
Ah.
Maybe if you put more weight on it?
What, you mean stand on it?
Yes, write it down.
Okay, but we should probably be ready to move as soon as it comes down so we can stick together.
Okay. Oh, okay. So now I have to...
Sweetheart, listen. I want you to be ready to climb down the ladder as soon as it's extended.
Okay, Dad.
Dr. Sorkin!
I'll be right down.
I just have to
It's
tend
really
to my
stuck.
precious babies.
Oh, no, I see the problem. The whole ladder is just slightly bent. It can't slide freely. We might be able to force it.
Must have been the crash.
Maybe.
Looks that way. I think we're gonna need a crowbar or something to get it open.
Oh, well then we're gonna have to get creative because there are no tools up here.
The Raptors took the crowbar. Oh, so that now I'm back in the... Okay, there's nothing from this angle. So let's try switching to a different one. Wait, is this... That's the one I'm at, so this is the one. So we climbed up top.
This antenna could be just the thing we need to pry the ladder open. But if I try to grab it now, I could get electrocuted.
Who's he talking to? Is it me? Like... Alright, let's talk. Obviously, we'll be okay. And he still says the same thing. Okay, obviously it's just like this, because it's the only thing different.
Dr. Sorkin, that antenna is the only thing up here I've seen that we can use to pry the ladder open. Is there any way to turn the power to those lights off so I can grab it?
Not from up here. The aircraft alert beacons aren't ever supposed to be disabled. The best I can do is make them flash on and off.
How?
I can switch them from nighttime to daytime operation. They shine continuously at night, but during the day they flash to provide more contrast.
I think the Raptors are starting to get bored. Ah, come on! Just come down here and get eaten. Okay, so here we go. So now I gotta... So I'm gonna have to switch it off from here, and then I'm probably gonna have to do some, like...
Okay, I've switched the beacon lights to daytime mode. Hopefully that wire won't be live while the lights flash off.
Hopefully? I mean... Eh?
Got it.
I think the Raptors are a little disappointed. They would have liked some fried meat. Alright, let's pry this sucker
If I
open.
couldn't move it by jumping on it, I'm never going to be able to pry it by myself. Dr. Sorkin,
Yes?
can you give me a hand with this? You pry while I put my weight on the ladder.
Certainly.
Okay, Dr. Sorkin, I'm ready. Jess, honey, you get ready to
Wouldn't
move.
one of the
as soon as
Raptors
ladder goes
already
down.
have circled
I'm
around
ready,
the
Dad.
tower?
Just hurry.
Okay, Dr. Sorkin, on 3. Ready? 1, 2,
Ah!
3.
I wasn't ready yet. Oh, I was supposed to... What am I supposed to do?
Damn it. That was my fault. I didn't time it right.
Dad, what are we gonna
There's
do?
another one now.
Try again.
Or was there
On
always
3.
three?
Ready? 1, 2, 3. No, Jess, wait! No!
Oops! Oops!
I'm fine, Dad.
Oops! What did I do? Did I get her
Turn,
caught?
Dr. Sorkin.
Right. I'm coming down.
What did I just do? I messed it up twice, and yet whatever.
Coming.
Now they
Dr.
figured it
Sorkin,
out.
you have to hurry.
I'm hurrying as
The
much as
way,
my
I'm gonna
hip
jump
will
for
allow
it.
me. Oh, I did it.
Okay, now up and over.
Up and over, Dr. Sorkin, thank you.
I'm okay.
We didn't ask. Oh, damn it.
Run,
Now they're
Dr.
down
Sorkin.
here. Run! Run! Oh, it's-
Come on, they're right behind you.
is it bad that I want this lady to get killed?
Dr. Harding, the door.
What about cheetah speed? Weren't they supposed to run at cheetah speed? Well, I got gold, so who cares about cheetah speed? They can run at cheetah speed. Astonishing jumpers. But they can't beat a garage door. And he's smoking.
Next time I get a headache like this, there better be tequila involved.
No way, amigo. This turned out better than the last time you drank tequila.
Did you remember the dinosaurs then?
Might be
Woo!
right. The girl I woke up next to is prettier anyway.
I'm glad we can laugh about this now that we're stranded on an island of killer dinosaurs. So, no, forget the girl. We need the
So,
plan.
we lost our ride, and the only person we managed to rescue so far doesn't even work for InGen. Now what?
See if you can find anything useful in the wreck. And make sure the girl's okay while I scout the perimeter.
Ah, damn it, I left my AK inside the chopper. It's probably toast. Glad I didn't leave a round chambered. Could have killed someone.
That makes 2 of us, amigo. Still, the cook-off was a hell of a show.
Yeah, we're defenseless with no helicopter, but it sure was pretty, wasn't it? Alright, let's check down here. Well, let's just go in order. This way from right to left.
No fuel left. Must have been a hell of a blast. Better keep checking her out. If she's gonna blow, we don't want to be anywhere nearby.
Who's we? Oscar left. Unless you're talking to Nima. Or again, me.
It'll
Battery's
take
gone.
more than an auxiliary power unit to fix her this time. Looking pretty safe. One more look, just to be sure.
Looking pretty safe. You just said it was going to blow up. Alright, well, obviously, one more look means this one over here.
Damn it, all our weapons were in there. I was just getting used to that AK, too. That chopper's done all the exploding she's ever gonna do. Should be safe to make camp here.
Boom! I like Eminem Yoder. Okay. Now with the chopper, let's check out the girl.
I should see if the girl's okay.
Yeah, you should. Alright, let's... I was gonna say, why can't I click on her head? There it is.
Oscar might want to talk to her when she wakes up. Let's postpone that little reunion.
Why did I have to click on her head to hear that? Whatever. Up. Bum bum. He's discovered the backpack. Is he gonna find the shaving cream? Is someone finally gonna remember that plot point? Yup.
Wow, Barbasol. I have a can just like this back in San Jose.
It's filled with dinosaur embryos.
I hope it's not for her face. Heavier than I remember. Could just be full, I guess.
Yeah, dinosaur embryos do weigh the same as shaving cream.
It's only sloshing at the top. Sounds half empty, feels full. Why is that? My stepbrother used to store his second set of keys in a fake pop can. I wonder.
Yoder is very smart. Or just... the plot
The
means...
lady has a secret stash. But what the hell is it?
Again, Nima, you could have just pretended you worked for Engine, because all the employees couldn't say you didn't. They didn't recognize you, but they said it was possible you could work for Engine.
T-Rex, it's leaving.
Damn it, Oscar. I only have one pair of pants.
That's kind of funny.
Chopper's not gonna blow, but just about everything in it, including our weapons, is flame-broiled.
No game trails, no nests. This is base camp for now.
Oscar, I thought they were all supposed to be female. Shut
Hey,
up.
get this. I found this can of shaving cream in her pack.
Didn't think you needed any.
Yeah, whatever you say, Fuzzy. Except it's not really shaving cream. Look. So, now what's the plan?
Those are the same things I asked you before. Okay, let's ask about the girl this
That
time.
shaving cream can looks like some real CIA stuff. What do you think she's up to?
Don't
Ask her
care.
when I ain't around. If she won't tell you, I'll make her talk my way.
I will... oh man, are we supposed to like Oscar? Because sometimes he's funny, sometimes he's murderous, so...
Are we gonna try to salvage this gig?
Yeah, I'm gonna go look for our friends.
Shouldn't I come with?
We lost the guns. Means I gotta be in stealth mode.
You saying I can't sneak?
I'm saying neither one of us can sneak and watch her at the same time. Besides, she won't talk with me around. But maybe pretty boy Billy can get her to open up.
Yeah, it's a tough job.
Yep, pretty boy Billy. Stealth mode? For one of the most gigantic men I've ever seen go into stealth mode. Like a transformer. Here's where I turn into a B-52 bomber. Ah, damn it, the door's
Dios
locked.
mío, they open doors.
Okay, got it. I think it's safe to go in. Doesn't seem like any booby traps.
Should've
Alright.
stayed in bed.
Alright, down this way. Hey, wait for me! Okay, sneak, sneak, sneak. Oop! Sneak, sneak, sneak. Convenient one Raptor decided to stay behind to be our nemesis here. I thought I saw giant mercenary guy. Oh well. Back to eating. So the two went to follow the three humans when one like, screw you guys, there's a perfectly good giant dinosaur to eat out here. Alright, code. Let's do this. I'm gonna see what it does. It might kill me. It might murder me. Like, there's a perfectly giant Parasaurolophus to eat. And this one's like, ah, yeah. Alright, we're gonna put the code in. I know that code. Must just be a cell phone. Like, this is not a very smart raptor. Like, he's heard a bunch of stuff. Oh, was I supposed to go down this way? Okay, up the stairs or down this pole? I'm gonna try up the stairs. Oh, it's gonna creak. It's gonna creak, and this thing's gonna... This is 3 times, Raptor, you've heard something. I'm a bad Raptor.
Damn it!
Well, don't curse when you fucking... I know I messed up a key press, but don't curse. I messed up 3 footsteps. So I got... They open doors. That's the best name of a chapter ever. Ah, well, I guess I better follow you guys. Why did he leave? He looked like he had a perfect... I don't get it.
Dad, are we going to stand here all day?
You're right, hon. We should get moving.
Oscar, say something? No, don't go. They just went around the other way.
Locked. Smart.
I think it would be fairly obvious to lock a door when there are Velociraptors outside. Oh, we're gonna... That's right. We're gonna shank some raptors. Let's do it, Oscar. Oh, I wanted to shank some raptors.
Ay, Dios mío. How am I not dead?
I don't know, Nemo. You've been pretty lucky this whole game. Yeah, you did that. Because you couldn't just sit tight and then pick the handcuffs when you were back on the mainland.
Idiotas.
No, they didn't leave you alone. You're a moron. I like Nemo, I do. But you just make some really dumb decisions sometimes.
At least one of them pulled me out of there. Not sure I'd do the same.
Oh, okay. Maybe you're not so good, but... Like, Nemo, you could have just sat tight and waited. There's something down here. Oh, the pack.
Where's the can?
Yeta! No, no, no!
Looking for this?
I decided to climb a tree.
That's mine.
You know, this takes me back. I learned to shave with this stuff.
Give it back. Now.
I'm all out of shaving cream myself. You mind if I borrow some?
Stop shaking it.
But you're supposed to shake it before you use it. Says so right on the can.
He's got a point.
You want to tell me what's so important about shaving cream? Or do I ask InGen?
Stuff it. Stuff it, fool. Make up something crazy. He's not gonna buy... He's not gonna buy... something crazy. I can either say it's mine... like, I have hairy legs or something. Stuff it, fool. I don't think that's going to placate him. I can tell him the truth. I'm just going to say it's not mine. Like, it's not mine. I'm holding it for a friend.
It's Harding's. I have to carry his supplies everywhere. Now give it back.
Oh. Well, then I'm sure Doc Harding won't mind if I borrow some. It's kind of a guy thing. I ain't stupid, lady. You want to try again?
Embryos. They're dinosaur embryos. If you drop them, they'll be destroyed. Look, Yoder. Billy, right? Maybe we can make a deal.
This ought to be good. Shoot.
Is Chivalry dead? He's obviously not the chivalrous type when he's perfectly willing to be smarmy and con. He's a mercenary, obviously. Threaten him. No, I don't think Nemo's going to be threatening anyone anymore, so we're just going to... Obviously, he's going to be all after the money.
There's a lot of money in it for you if I get those embryos to my contact before they go bad.
Tell him a story, sell it. They're valuable. Maybe he's underpaid. I'm sure he's probably not underpaid. Because they knew they were going to come into a dinosaur-infested island, so they must have thrown tons of money to get them to do that. Tell him a story, sell it. They're valuable. Let's tell him a story.
You turn that over to InGen. You get a pat on the back. Maybe a little Christmas bonus. You leave it to me, You become a rich man. Pay off your debts. Quit your job. No more guys in suits telling you what to do. Just think about it.
Right on, Nima.
Okay. Keep talking.
Okay, now we're back before. What am I gonna do? Threaten him? No, threatening him is obviously not the way to go. So yeah, let's go the chivalrous route. Let's see if Yoder is chivalrous.
I don't expect you to trust me, but the right thing to do is to give it back to me and let me go.
How so? No. Oh, okay. People's plight. One merc to another. Or must I reveal my daughter? I think I'm gonna have to reveal my daughter, because he's not gonna give a crap about the people of Easel and Nublar.
I have a daughter. I need the money to get her out of the ghetto. You know what happens to girls there. She doesn't deserve that life.
Are you for real?
Come on, Billy. The money's good. And you'll be helping me save my daughter. Everybody gets a little something.
See, yeah, like, Nima, like...
Okay, here's the deal. 1, I'm in charge. I keep the embryos, and as soon as it's safe to break away, we'll deliver them to your contact.
I don't know if the embryos will last in there much longer.
That's a risk we're gonna take.
Well,
2,
we kind of have to.
We're cutting Oscar in.
Why?
Because he's my partner, that's why. It'll be fine. Trust me. Now, sit tight and lighten up. Not every woman gets to enjoy the sunset on a tropical island with Billy Yoder.
He's such an ass bag, kinda. But I can't help but like him. Like, he was gonna do this chivalrous thing. He's gonna cut his partner in. And then later he just... Well, again, we'll see when we get there, but...
So, any idea where we are
first
in
time I
relation to
played
the rest
through,
of
I
the park?
really liked
We're not far
Billy
from the
Yoder.
marine exhibit. I know for a fact that the phone there is in working order.
A marine
Lisa
exhibit.
was this
Another
morning.
great world-building example
there
on
from
the
the
part
tunnels?
of Telltale. That's an awesome
believe
idea.
so.
All right
Marine,
then. Lead the
Jurassic
way.
Park.
Want to get us out of here as soon as possible. No more science projects, okay?
No more little babies you have to
I
take
understand.
care of. Oh, do you? Do you finally understand? Okay, why aren't you chief? Are we going the right way? Radio show or these quarters? Let's talk to... she's called Laura here, but it's Sorkin on this side. Let's see. Why aren't you chief? Let's hear
Well, as long as we're getting to know one another.
Yeah.
How is it that Dr. Wu became chief geneticist over you?
That's an easy one.
He's BD Wong.
Frogs.
You're saying frogs kept you from getting promoted?
Oh, okay.
Specifically, their DNA. Before we could clone any dinosaurs, we had to decide how to fill in the gaps in the DNA sequences we found.
This was in
I
the
remember
movie,
this
yes.
from the tour. You found dino blood inside mosquito fossils, right?
That's right. I wanted a complete prehistoric genome, cross-referencing all of the DNA found in the various amber samples. It would have been safer, but would have taken time the board of directors didn't want to spend.
Wouldn't that also have
Even
been
Dr.
kind of
Hammond's
impossible?
spare no expense philosophy has limits, I guess.
Exactly.
He's a doctor?
Henry, Dr. Wu, proposed using frog DNA to fill in the gaps. It was risky. We still don't know all of the effects. But it was a solution, and a fast one at that.
Making him a little crazy.
So Henry became chief geneticist, and I took to the field.
Okay, so she wanted to wait for a complete genome of these dinosaurs, which might have been impossible. I mean, I can kind of... Like, I understand where she's coming from, because obviously this frog DNA had the effect of making them be able to breed, because we know the frog DNA was able to change their gender, or yada yada yada. And so I can understand why, but then that also would have taken an impossibly long time, because they don't even know if they were able to get a full... I'm just going to let them keep walking while I talk. Walk, 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 walk. Well, they don't even know if they were ever going to get a genome. I mean, think of how long the human genome is, and you have to get it from random amber samples? I guess both sides had an argument. I guess that's good storytelling on Telltale's parts, because you don't want to side with one people over the other, but... I guess the best idea would not to be clone dinosaurs in the first place, but then we wouldn't have an awesome movie. Really, bad second sequel, a kind of fun third sequel, and this awesome game. Which I still like, despite me picking fun of it. Let's ask about a radio show. I really want to
So,
hear that.
Laura, I've been meaning to ask you, why don't you do your radio show anymore?
You had a radio show?
Well, it wasn't really radio. I'd hack into the park intercom and play choice cuts from my record collection. Lately, I haven't had the time.
Did you really have to show Artie Bridges how to do it?
Believe me, I regret it. But how was I to know how bad he was? He begged me, said it was his dream to be in radio.
Who's already
You know what, he should
Bridges?
stick to managing the janitorial group. He's awful.
He certainly is. I guess there was a reason it was just a dream. He actually records his show ahead of time so that he can broadcast during work hours.
That rat was good.
Did you guys hear
Appetizer.
that?
Sounded like a rat.
Getting eaten.
Dinosaurs aren't the only invasive species InGen brought to the island.
Okay.
There are lots of rats in these tunnels. Maintenance is always setting traps down here.
Okay. Okay, lady. I think there were probably rats on the island before InGen moved in. Most likely. Rats are a pretty common species. I mean, maybe not, but let's also forget that Isla Nublar, I think, is completely fictional, so... yeah, are we going the right way? We've been walking for a
We should
while.
head to the visitor center, Dr. Sorkin? InGen is bound to start there when they don't hear from the rescue team.
These tunnels don't run all the way to the visitor center. And I don't know about you, but I'd rather not risk any more overland travel.
Yeah.
Good point.
Getting stuck in these underground corridors with raptors eating rats is much better.
Don't worry, Jess. We should be safe in here.
Where do all these doors lead?
Well, I guess it's
The
true
maintenance
that
corridors.
T-Rex
The park's essential
can't
systems
get
are in
down
there.
here, so...
Electrical, water, air conditioning...
I guess they
you
didn't know
that
about
sort
the
of
door
The
opening
tunnels
thing.
on this side are for transporting animals, personnel, and food. That's why they're so big. They are separate from the maintenance side to prevent accidents. Has anyone seen my cigarettes? I could swear I had some.
How would we know? We didn't even know you smoked until this
I
point.
didn't realize you smoked.
Exactly.
Normally I manage to duck out a few times a day, but we've been preoccupied.
Where did you last have them?
Right here in my pocket, or so I thought.
Maybe they fell out when we jumped from the water tower?
Maybe
I
I
suppose.
stole them because I have
Oh well,
problems with
I'm
theft.
probably better off without them.
Ah, she's a smoker? That's gonna taste terrible. We get it, she did it. We get it, she did it. You don't... Okay, I guess we gotta... And she's holding them right there in front of...
Do you mind if we stop for a rest? My legs are killing me.
Well, you have been walking for all these dialogue
I suppose we
options.
could all use a break.
I don't know how much longer those embryos will last. We need to meet my contact at the boat.
We're staying here until Oscar gets back.
We don't even know if he's alive.
Oscar's fine, he's coming back, and come hell or high water, we are not leaving.
T-Rex, however, we might leave for that. So this game does a
Then
great...
again, maybe you have a point.
Okay.
Come on, we gotta run.
Billy
No
made the
time,
joke for me.
hide.
Oh. Oh.
Damn it.
Why do they have to curse every time I mess up a keystroke? It hurts my feelings. Oh, jeez.
Out of here.
So much for this area of the island being safe from predators, Sorkin.
Don't move. It can't see you unless you move.
Did she... Was she around when he said that? She was like comatose. Whatever.
Off my face, stupid.
I did it! Why are bad things happening when I do shit?
Easy, girl.
Oh, there's a girl. Oh, fuck that up.
Damn it!
Why? Stop damning me every time I mess up.
Leaving now!
So even if I was gonna do it right, I was still gonna get caught. Oh, and they're gonna probably head down to the raptor tunnels too. No, guys, don't do it. It's safer up there with the T-Rex. What was that little face for? I see him. Why didn't you just go through that door then?
Care for a lysine supplement?
No thanks. Well, you know what? Actually, you know what? Maybe I will. All this
Oh,
running
you know,
around, my
you know.
muscles probably need whatever
Yeah.
protein I can give
You know
them.
what? Yeah.
My thoughts exactly.
You know what? Yeah.
I haven't gotten this much exercise since Carnival.
Ugh.
I guess we've got a lot of extra lysine now that the parasaurs don't need the external supply.
Yeah, about that. It's not just the parasaurs. We added the antidote to the main water supply.
What?
But that'll reach every dinosaur in the park. The lysine contingency...
I like both both responses are Are you out of your fucking mind? Let's like, yeah.
You're insane.
Yes.
Denying the dinosaurs lysine was the only safety mechanism we had to keep them out of the global ecosystem.
None of the 120 miles of ocean won't do? Not really. I mean, maybe for some of them, except for the pteranodons, ecosystem will adjust. Yes, we've seen how well some ecosystems adjust to introduce species, especially friggin' dinosaurs. Dinosaurs can't breed. We already know that's... What about their ecosystem? Okay. We, as the viewer, know these are all BS answers. But from the character, what's the one that'll make the most sense from the character's point of view? Yeah, let's see, what about it?
These animals are now part of the global ecosystem, whether we like it or not.
Your fault.
We can't expect them to exist outside of it.
There's not an environment on Earth, including this one, that can maintain equilibrium with these animals around. Invasive species. It doesn't even begin to describe the problem.
He's right. I like Jerry. These aren't rats. These are Velociraptors. Okay, that one wasn't good enough. We just learned the ecosystem will not just... ocean?
Do I need to remind you that there are 120 miles of ocean between Isla Nublar and the mainland? The lysine contingency was cruel and unnecessary.
Not really. What if they can swim? What about relocation?
Yes, the ocean provides a natural barrier, but how can you guarantee InGen won't move some of these dinosaurs to a less isolated place?
Look, I'll tell InGen all about this when we get off the island.
Oh, okay, sure.
They can make an informed decision about if and where they want to move any dinosaurs.
What about those flying things we saw? Yeah, what about pteranodons?
Tell me this. Did you reverse the lysine contingency with the pteranodons?
No.
Pteranodons.
My formula targets superorder Dinosauria exclusively. If I tried to account for the pteranodons, I might have affected other reptiles.
Oh, at least there's that.
Now that I think about it, though, targeting only pteranodons, or any one species, would be a simple change. I wouldn't even need a full lab.
Am I going to have to ask Jess to follow you into the ladies' room?
It won't come to that.
You're not going to use
If
the
I decide
toilets
do
to
it,
cure
I
the
won't sneak around, and I won't involve
pteranodons,
you.
will you?
I'm sorry if the way I went about it last time upset you.
Well, thanks for the apology, I
Yes.
guess, but this isn't about me.
Good point, Jerry. This isn't a point. This isn't about me. This is about you possibly dooming the entire planet by letting these dinosaurs loose without any sort of contingency plan. What do you think about the pteranodons? No, I didn't do the pteranodons. So, your whole point is these babies of yours deserve a free and full life, except the pteranodons. Fuck the pteranodons. I might have heard other reptiles. And then she says, well, I guess I could do the pteranodons.
Do you know for a fact that none of these animals can swim?
Oh, come on, Jerry.
It's how Asian elephants migrated to Sri Lanka from India. There's precedent.
You're being ridiculous. There's no evidence sauropods were swimmers. None.
And raptors? Escape is unlikely, because, no, we know.
Supposing there's a dinosaur that can swim. I find it highly unlikely that one could make it through 120 miles of open water, through ocean currents, sharks...
Highly unlikely? 20 years ago, would you ever have predicted dinosaur cloning? Ever? 20 days ago, would you have predicted a complete failure of all our park security? Is what I fear that hard to imagine?
No, I suppose not.
I guess I should have thought about it before I did that, but, you know, you just let them all die, and moral choice is clear. So it's basically the same thing, trying to reverse it back on him, being like, it's our fault we did this.
The remote possibility that a dinosaur could make it to the mainland is far outweighed by our responsibility to treat these animals humanely. They're here because of us.
Okay, the lysine thing, I guess, could be considered cruel from certain arguments, but it's not like they're also... I think if they do get to the mainland, they're going to be hunted down and pretty much blown to death. I think a lysine contingency is a lot more humane than them getting hunted. I don't know. I guess she does kind of have a point. We have a responsibility to these animals we created. But again, that just goes back to the fact that probably this wasn't the best idea in the first place. But I don't really want to end the conversation. I'm gonna.
I don't want to see these animals die. I really don't. But we all agreed to the lysine contingency. It was a prerequisite to working here.
For you, maybe. But you have to remember, Jerry, I was here before there even was a lysine contingency.
So therefore, I'm exempt. It was Henry. This is my life's work.
This may be just a job for you, Jerry, but these animals are my life. I can't just watch them die, no matter the circumstance. You can't possibly believe it's okay to eradicate an entire species, let alone whole groups of them, regardless of how they came to be here. No one has that right.
I guess that's a point. Like, we did this, so we have to take care of it, but sometimes you gotta take care of it sometimes in hard ways. We're responsible.
Well, normally, I'd agree with you. No one has the right to kill an entire species. But surely you recognize that this is a special case. We are responsible.
It's better this way.
I appreciate that you're just finding out about this now, Jerry. But I've thought this through. The consequences of allowing the animals to live out their natural lives pale before the crime of euthanizing them out of convenience.
It's not convenience, it's safety. Like, there's a difference between euthanizing dogs and animals that could live, you know, coexisting like with people and become loving and caring pets, and a velociraptor. You're not concerned.
I cannot believe that you're so blasé about something so potentially catastrophic.
Could it cause problems for humanity? Sure. But that was the chance we took when we brought them back to life.
Never mind the human toll. We could be talking about mass extinctions if these dinosaurs find their way to Central America.
Yeah, for not even. I think this picture's supposed to be messed up because I think this is her line, but like not for. Okay, you okay. Screw humans, we're evil. Like that is her opinion, or something to that effect. But what about all the animals? They were here and they. You guys see where I'm coming from, I'm sure.
Yes, we are responsible, not just for our own welfare, but for the animals as well.
I don't know, Laura. I don't know. I need to process this. I'm gonna have to tell InGen.
Yep.
I understand.
Are you guys done yet?
Jess.
The argument, that was a whole chapter.
Just down the hall looking at stuff? Not that you noticed I was gone.
I'm sorry, honey. I was distracted, but don't go off again like that.
I paid attention to this.
Yeah, okay.
I paid attention to you this whole game! Saved your life multiple times, and you're gonna play the troubled child card when I was having a legitimately world-affecting discussion with this person that... Oh. That's a little much. That little attitude was a little much. Oh, but here's a T-Rex. T-Rex is better. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
It's gaining!
I did it!
Gotta change it up.
Gotta change it up.
The gate.
Why are we changing it up?
It's him!
No! I gotta change it up by making him go after you. Oh, I certainly couldn't duck. Oh, so wait. One of them did. Oh. Oh! Oh! Oh, man! Oh, sorry. Okay, my death toll's up to what, 13 now? Holy crap. See, I didn't think that would kill me. I thought that, like, maybe the Velociraptor, like, I'd just trip and they would fight each other. Oh, man. And look, you can kind of see the red, my body, the Nima's lifeless body hanging from from his jaws. Her jaws, I guess. Whew. Okay. So one of the raptors did stay and keep eating the parasaur, the Parasaurolophus. But then the third one, I guess I lost count. I guess that was my fault. I lost count of the raptors at some point. Okay, they dropped me off right back here. Down, left. Oh, I fucked that up.
Come on. Nice, tasty dinosaur.
See, I screwed that one up, but that one didn't kill me.
Stay still.
Ah, run! Wow, that was a really dumb raptor. It just ran in circles right into his mouth. Panic! I don't know what to do! I don't know what to do! I don't know what to do!
No.
Oh, at least she didn't say damn it.
Do these things ever stop eating?
Yeah, if these are like regular animals, they would stop eating when full. Oop.
Move!
I must have messed up a button thing, but I guess I pressed all the buttons too quickly. I'm down to bronze. At least she didn't say damn it again. That's it. Why even close the door? Can't get down
Nice
into that.
moves out there. Like a ballet dancer or something.
Thanks.
You just have to
Damn,
night
you're
thrift.
lucky. You ought to forget our deal and buy a lottery ticket.
The embryos.
Yeah, relax.
Oops, dropped him.
You lost it?
It must have fallen out.
Are we? Well, there goes that plot point. Oh, here's Oscar again. Here's Oscar again. This is awesome. Okay, Oscar, let's shank some raptors here. I'm gunning for it. These assholes, when all three movies are like, these assholes are like, oh, we're tough shit.
That's right. Go.
We're gonna shag some raptors. Oh, okay. I'm at a point. Alright, we're gonna end it here, but we're gonna come back next time with raptor shanking action.